Welcome to the industrial area of the SPDC Port Harcourt. On arrival, please inform your host of your presence. There are phones available at the entry point to facilitate this communication. Your host, who would have booked you before your arrival, is expected to meet you at the entry point. He will escort you into the facility after you have been issued a valid visitor's pass by the access control officer on duty. Please note the following. Display your visitor's pass clearly throughout your stay on our premises. You are to be escorted by your host throughout the duration of your visit, who will also guide you on the proper use of the access control devices. Visitors' pass have color codes for different zones. Please restrict yourself to the zone approved by your visit. If you notice something suspicious and unusual, report to your host. Security personnel are authorized to ensure visitors do not stray from authorized zones. The visitor's pass assigned to you is not transferable. On departure, please remember to return your visitor's pass at the exit point. SPDC has detailed management systems and procedures to cover all aspects of health, safety, security, and environmental issues in all her facilities. These systems are duly positioned to ensure all relevant regulations are met and adhered to. However, they are only meaningful and effective when correctly applied and hazards are fully understood. We must follow rules and procedures and avoid unsafe practices that may result in incidents. In the event of an emergency or fire alarm, visitors should follow instructions and stay connected to their host at all times. Evidence has shown that 96% of accidents are caused by human behaviors, while only 4% are caused by physically unsafe equipment. Everyone within our facility has a responsibility for safety, health, security, and the environment. You are expected to respectfully intervene whenever you observe an unsafe action or condition and to act and conduct yourself safely at all times. While using the stairs, please use the handrail. Park cars at authorized areas only. When there is an urgent need to communicate while driving, the driver is expected to park out of the way or in a safe location before making or receiving the call. We also encourage that you adhere to this rule outside of the SPDC locations. All passengers must fasten their seatbelts while the vehicles are in motion. No alcohol or drugs are permitted while working or driving. Do not smoke outside of the designated smoking areas. Do not walk under a suspended load. Obey and comply with all health, safety, and environmental rules and signs. Please comply with these rules as non-compliance will attract sanctions. While on the premises, use the appropriate and designated waste bins to dispose of waste. Avoid littering. The environment is our common home and should be protected against degradation. Also, always use designated walkways for movement in our offices and facilities. Do not walk across lawns or gardens. Do not run across any road. Always use the zebra crossings. Zebra crossings are thick black and white lines across the road. These crossings give the pedestrian the right of way. This must be obeyed by all. However, you are advised to remain on the curbed side of the road until the approaching vehicle stops completely before crossing. Please concentrate and avoid using mobile phones while crossing. Vehicles are not allowed on the walkways. Obey all signs. Every building on our premises is equipped with emergency exits. Always locate the nearest to you for any building you visit. If you notice a fire, raise a verbal alarm by shouting, "Fire! Fire!" Dial 144 from the nearest phone. Activate the nearby fire alarm. This triggers a continuous ringing. Proceed through the emergency exit to the nearest muster point. The muster of assembly point is provided outside of all buildings at a safe distance from the building. They are provided for visitors and employees to assemble once the alarm is raised. A fire warden will be there to take a roll call of all persons and advise on the next thing to do. Do not run around during emergency situations. In all SPDC facilities, there are trained medical personnel and clinics to take care of all medical emergencies. Dial 122 for all medical emergencies. Please inform your host of any incident that involves injuries or dial 122 for medical emergencies. Where any SPDC facility is threatened by people with criminal intent, visitors are to avoid entering the facility. Visitors inside are advised to stay close to their host, who will guide them on the best action to take. Report any security situation such as theft, robbery, assault to your host or the nearest Shell police officer. Dial 133 for any security issue observed. Please cooperate fully with the security at all times. Declare your personal effects when requested and submit to security checks. In all we do, we strive to achieve Goal Zero. Zero injuries, zero fatalities, zero spills. Safety always takes priority in all we do. Join us in this commitment to guarantee a safe, secure, and healthy environment for visitors and employees within our premises. Remember, Shell cares. Welcome and have a safe day.